Hey there, voters. I'm Captain Stacey Hanrahan, and welcome to Wednesday's episode of The Voters TV. First up, our Captain's Caption photo was provided by Jesse Sharon. We'll reveal the caption of the day at the end of the show. Coming up in Did You Know? The first fiberglass circumnavigation in this week's Mad Mariner Report. This week, Mad Mariner is launching 50 boat reviews covering both power and sail that are designed to provide information, including the latest prices, to buyers looking at the used market. Many are authored by Jack Horner, a veteran marine expert who reviews boats for Boat US magazine. Today's featured boat is the Seawind 2, a 31-foot sailboat designed by Thomas Gilmer. The Seawind 2 was modeled after the Seawind 30, one of the original fiberglass yacht designs produced by the Allied Boat Company beginning in 1962. Gilmer, an established naval architect at the time with many wooden boat designs already under his belt, took an interest in fiberglass when it was just being introduced to the boating world. Gilmer knew fiberglass was tough when his dog was unable to dent the piece Gilmer gave him to chew on. So the Seawind was built of fiberglass, and later Apogee, a Seawind skippered by New York sailor Alan Eddy, became the first fiberglass yacht to circumnavigate the world. The voyage's only bump in the road occurred in the Indian Ocean, where nearly a dozen whales attacked the Apogee. For 20 minutes, the whales surrounded the boat and rammed it at least 3 times, but Eddy was able to sail away without damage. The circumnavigation proved the strength of fiberglass for yacht construction and established Allied's reputation for building seaworthy yachts. The company used Eddy's trip in their Seawind advertising campaign with the slogan, "She will go around the world if you will." The Seawind 2 was designed in 1975 with the goal of an expanded, more comfortable interior. To read a complete review of the Seawind 2, go to www.madmariner.com. Now in Off the Hook, a beer by anglers for anglers. Many anglers like to end their day of fishing by swapping catch stories with a beer in hand. I'm not sure how much the brand matters, but if you're a fisherman that enjoys a cold brew, you might be interested in Lakemaid Beer. Rapala Fishing Lures and Minnesota's Shell Brewing Company have teamed up to create a limited release brew. Lakemaid Beer is a classic American lager with a mild malt flavor. Ted Marti, president of Shell's brewery and an avid angler, said, "We've brewed it to create a crisp, clear taste that captures the flavor of lake country." Not sure what the flavor of lake country is, but as long as it's not fishy, it sounds good to me. Lakemaid Beer was inspired by a legendary myth. Lake maids are freshwater mermaids, half game fish and half beautiful woman. Don't believe in them? Well, it's hard to ignore eyewitness accounts.
I'm not even sure if I should do this because they might haul me away, but you've heard of the rumor about the lake maid, right? Yesterday morning, I saw what looked like a woman on a rock. I know it was a woman from here up. But the rest of it looked kind of like a bass. All right, look at this. What does that look like to you, huh? That's not a lake maid. You tell me what it is.
Still not convinced? Listen to what Grizz has to say.
Yeah, last week I was out here fishing for walleyes. Next thing I know, this bikini come floating up in my hole. There's something down there all right. How do you believe in lake maids? The Grizz does.
Convincing, right? The beer comes in 12 packs, and each bottle features a different lake maid, like Miss Walleye or Miss Catfish. Packs are available in liquor stores throughout the upper Midwest. A portion of the proceeds from Lakemaid Beer and merchandise will go to the International Game Fish Association to help game fish research and conservation. For more information on this limited release beer and to report your own Lakemaid sightings, go to www www.lakemaidbeer.com. Next up in Power Play, don't try this at home. If you were to take a boat down a river with whitewater rapids, you'd probably choose a kayak or a raft, right? Certainly not a jet boat at speeds between 70 and 130 miles per hour. Believe it or not, whitewater jet boat racing not only exists, but has been gaining popularity and becoming quite organized over the past decade. Aluminum boats powered by an automobile engine and a jet pump race on rivers like the Salmon in Idaho and the Upper Rogue in Oregon. The courses, which can be up to 40 miles long, include sharp turns, riffles, rocks, and rollers. The two-person crew consists of a driver and a navigator who must memorize each course for a successful run. They're not only competing against other racers, but against Mother Nature as well. And when Mother Nature wins, well, take a look for yourself. Safety equipment includes roll bars and full racing harnesses. Crew wear helmets, fire suits, and special racing life jackets. Championships are held in both the U.S. and Canada. The competitions have already begun for 2008, and races are scheduled for this month in Grants Pass and Golden Beach, Oregon. For more information on the sport and a complete schedule of events, go to www.jetboatracing.com. Now it's time to reveal Stacey's TheBoaters.com Sealebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Len Mish and his 30-foot Regal Inheritance 2. Len began boating and water skiing on the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh 36 years ago. Now he spends every summer weekend on Lake Lanier in Georgia with the love of his life, Tanya. His group of friends is called the Redneck Yacht Club, even though half of them are ex-Yankees. Welcome to the Boaters, and congrats on your Sealebrity status. And finally today, the captain's caption of the day is, "Oh, who's a good bait? Who's a good bait? Is it you? I think it is. Oh, you're gonna get eaten." Submitted by Tanner M. Tillotson. And that'll do it for this episode of The Boaters TV. See you back here on Friday.